What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero. Welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last episode, we found out what Kitty actually stole the other day, and I mean, the rest of the party seems to be suspecting that she stole whatever she did end up stealing, and it turns out to be a key to the headmaster's room. Or, well, actually,
there's a key inside the headmaster's room.
Key in the headmaster's room. We're trying to figure out where it actually heads to. So now we're gonna try and distract Monokuma in whatever manner Naegi's able to come up with. Let's see what that is, I guess.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Got a bone to pick.
This is so out of Naegi's character. Then, a few moments later... Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kitty up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night?
Talk dirty to me, Monokuma.
Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys... Remove to conform with local and international censorship laws.
That's so great.
This is great. This is part of why I love Danganronpa. It's like this incredibly serious and dark plot, while at the same time including like incredible comedy into like its scripts.
Yeah.
All over her, didn't you?
Oh my gosh. I'll bet you they didn't even bother writing anything. They literally just had like removed for censorship, and your creative minds can do the work.
Of course. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here, now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a duda fella?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. I'm not so sure about that. Also, worth mentioning, I think Ikisaba Mukuro sounds like a girl's name.
I mean, Kitty has been referring to Ikisaba Mukuro as a her this entire
time. That is true, true. Actually, there is. Seriously? Then what am I? My entire existence.
Oh, Monokuma.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what'd you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? I mean, it's like 3 in the morning and you could have asked it at any time. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or Ursine breeding tips?
Whoa, okay.
This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and...
Bleep!
That's it. What? What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. That's so great. That's so meta. Make me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Yikes. Tried more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. Hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kitty makes it out okay. Nah, she'll be fine. It's Kitty after all. I'm sure she's fine. Right? We'll find out. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma Theater! Yay, let's see what new prop we get this time. Ooh, a seer. Get some melee going in here. Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toon Soft Co. Limited.
What the?
Okami's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends.
Okay.
That was interesting, to say the least.
It's cool, though.
This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well. And you guys have to recommend it to your friends too. This is so meta. Fourth wall shattered.
I know, right?
That being said, I would definitely recommend this to my friends. Interesting.
I wonder if it could have been an analogy to Hope's Peak.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
very
their
possible.
school was shutting down and they should have made an idol group.
Is this Kiwagamine Academy or Otonokizaka?
Yes.
Otonokizaka
That's
Academy?
the one.
Yeah.
I just wrote a paper.
Yeah, I know. We just did a project on Love Life for one of our classes. Anyways, rise and shine. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Alright, so let's head on over. And we're going to remember to talk to whoever we see along the way. I'm not going to go crazy, but we'll see. Is there anyone immediately nearby? No. Okay. What about down here? I mean, it's not like there are many people to run into anymore, sadly.
Doesn't look like there's anyone.
Yeah. Well, let's head in here. At least Togami and like Fuko aren't just like abstaining from these meetings anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's like not really a lot of people left, so.
Yeah. It'd be pretty boring otherwise. You're 1 minute late, Naegi. How do you explain this?
Okay, Shimato.
Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission.
Huh?
Oh my goodness, this is...
no.
Uh-oh.
I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed and maybe it had reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush.
Stop making disgusting comments like that. Maybe I can forgive you.
Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments. I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
Anyway, where's Kitty Kitty? I haven't seen her this morning.
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything.
Oh man. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kitty Kitty might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just to keep quiet. Whatever reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right? Ah, are you looking for Miss Kitty Kitty? Well, what do you want now? I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kitty Kitty is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that.
Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Could she have been right about that? So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Kitty. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either?
You should try to maintain the same distance from the microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
So strange.
Kitty Kitty must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? Also, there are areas that Monokuma knows he can't monitor, or students shouldn't be able to go. But if this is somewhere Monokuma doesn't even know that Kitty Kitty could have gone to.
Yeah, I mean, he knows the key is stolen, so he probably would have suspected that she would be in those areas that he can't monitor. But maybe it's a place that Monokuma
Then
can't
even
monitor.
Monokuma doesn't know? That's something else. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kitty Kitty could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms.
Sounds like free time music.
Oh, this definitely sounds like free time. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like there's more than just me staying up late last night. Free time. All right, we're probably going to chat with Togami and Asahina. That being said, we have a lot of Monokuma medals to spend, so I'm going to cut to whenever I'm at wherever I need to be to talk to whoever I want to. See you then. Alright, we're at Togami, and the Monokuma medal thing did not take anywhere nearly as long because it had like a 97% repeat rate, so I just used 60 Monokuma medals twice, and we got one new thing. Looks pretty cool. Anyways, Togami, what? Did you need something? Should I talk to Togami for a while? Yeah, let's spend some time with Togami. Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Oh, I should have saved before this. Spend some time with Togami. Let's see. Togami
and I like little noise that it makes when you like get closer with someone.
Yeah, I like that too. But now we gotta give him a present. I think we can give repeat presents. Give him the thong again? That'd be pretty funny. But like, I might actually be what it comes down to. God of War charm.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. It's the same colors as God of War from like the PlayStation Classic. What's his name? Kratos. I don't expect you to know who that is.
I don't.
We could give him.
I mean, why not?
We could give it to him. All right. Designed solely for those that control their buttocks. For better or worse, it's unisex. Also, quick note: when you're doing the chair thing, yeah, you should
sorry,
just.
No. I know. I'm trying not to move. Oh.
All right. Fine, I'll take it. I hope you appreciate this. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good. Let's hear more of Togami's story. How do you still not understand? Understand what? I've been sacrificing all this valuable time of mine for your sake, but it's all amounted to nothing. We simply have nothing to talk about. We could talk forever and a day and I would gain nothing from it. But the more we come to understand each other, you and I will never understand each other. We live in different worlds. Our ways of life, our ways of thinking are totally incompatible. You're a loser, so go ahead and live your loser life. Make a bunch of loser friends. Then together you can lick each other's loser wounds. You don't have to keep saying loser. Whether your self-indulgence is a lie or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, I'm going to keep on fighting, and I'm going to keep on winning. That's one thing that will never change. But having to win all the time, doesn't that make your life kind of hard? Such is the fate of the Chosen. The Chosen. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you. You keep talking about the Chosen. What does that mean exactly? The way you say it, it seems a lot heavier than how I normally think of it. Fine, if I'm going to waste my time with you anyway, I might as well explain this last thing. I'll tell you how I became known as the ultimate affluent progeny. The ultimate scion, or the super duper scion. There's a story behind that? It has to do with the secret to the Togami family's prosperity. Our success comes from our family's rather peculiar inheritance system. Okay, I think we actually talked about this at some point, that he had to maybe like fight to be...
Yeah, and that's why it was for him when Naegi said like, oh, it was so easy for you, like he got really, really offended. I also think that probably ties into why he was so upset that he was wrong on the trial, because he's probably never really been wrong before.
True, and that also might be why he's like so suited for a game like this.
Yeah.
It's peculiar inheritance, what do you mean? You see, our family never takes a wife. Rather, he couples with exceptional women the world over. Huh?
Whoa, harem.
In order to bear as many children as possible.
Oh.
All over the world. They then make the children compete, and only one can come out on top. And whoever it is earns the right to become the next head of the family. You mean you have to fight your own brothers and sisters? For my battle, there were 15 of us in total. When all was said and done, only one was still standing.
15 at the beginning of...
Yes. Yes. Only one was still standing, the youngest brother. Me. In the entire history of the Togami family, the youngest male had never won. Jeez, that sounds brutal. Can't even imagine something like that. So, now do you understand? I won my title in open combat. That is how I became the ultimate affluent progeny. That being said, that also means from an evolutionary standpoint, Togami is actually probably as smart as he seems.
Yeah.
I was not born into greatness. I had to earn it. I put my life on the line, and I earned the right to be called the Chosen. You put your life on the line. Then what about your siblings? Dead.
Oh my god.
Dead? I don't mean that literally, of course. They become dead to the family, unfit for the name of Togami. Of course, for them it really is like death. They're forced to become one of the 99%, one of you. But it must have been really hard, right? You can't even imagine, which is why the survivor is recognized as the Chosen. When you take over as the head of the family, all the weight of that family comes to rest on your shoulders. That is how dedicated I am. I am forever dedicated to keep on winning. And so I shall. Otherwise, I would feel only pity for those that already defeated. Togami pretty much said he carries the weight of always having to win. Winning comes natural to him. All I'll say at this point is that I'm going to win this game too. It's been a long time since I've had so much fun. I need to get as much enjoyment out of it as possible. And in the end, I will stand victorious. I won't lose to the Mastermind, or you, or anyone else. Even as the rest of you fall one by one, I will live and I will win. As long as my name is Togami Byakuya. The finality of his statement left no room for doubt or question. Nobody but Togami could talk that way and sound so convincing. But because it's him, it seems possible that maybe that is his fate. Honestly, the more I talk to him, the more I see how far apart we are. At the same time, I feel like I understand him that much more. At least I think I do. Now let me be crystal clear. We no longer have anything to talk about. Do not come to me like this again. Goodbye, loser. Can't imagine any way Togami and I could ever become friends in this lifetime. Wow.
I think you've done all the free time events you could have.
Yeah. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hype. And we got another skill, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We fully explored his, character. And to be frank, he's a great character. I really do enjoy him. I still think he's a dick. But, I also can, pity with him a bit more, empathize with him.
Yeah. And, understand why he is the way he is. He's not just an arrogant dick for the sake of being an arrogant dick.
Right, he had to be to win, pretty much.
He had to compete in probably, a really, really grueling battle, and now also carries the pressure of the entire family.
Yeah. So,
it makes sense, yeah.
It qualifies his personality.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. It's bad. I think I might be getting sick. Yet free time. Do you want to talk to Fukuoka?
I was gonna say that,
Asahina?
yeah.
Okay. I was thinking either of them would be good.
I think Fukuoka would be more, interesting.
Thing is, I think we've actually only talked to both of them once, I think, right? Or Asahina twice.
I think we talked to Asahina twice, maybe.
To be honest, I'm probably going to keep going with Asahina.
Okay.
Just for the sake of maintaining, or keeping that going. Even though, actually, I don't know who would die next. I wouldn't be surprised if none of these characters died, actually.
Yeah.
She's over here. I wonder what she's doing over here.
Laundry, I guess? Have you ever been in the laundry room?
I have before, earlier on exploring, I think during the very first chapter. There's a magazine with it, Enoshima on it. But anyways, we'll talk to Asahina and see what she's got to say. A person's ability is measured... Oh, sorry, that's you.
Oh, a person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what he means by that is you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be.
Should I talk to Asahina for a while? Yeah, we're gonna spend some time with Asahina.
Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. But don't stare, okay? Oh. I don't act.
Wait.
I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt. And when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing.
That's a lot. Naegi's a great guy, so I'm sure he wouldn't look, but
although
that's a
I
lot.
wasn't embarrassed before, but now
Is
but now I
Asahina?
am. I wonder how come.
Is Asahina falling for Naegi? Oh my goodness, that is such a great shipping.
Ship.
Naegi shipped with first Maizono, then Kirigiri, now Asahina. Wow.
Man.
Wow. So cute. Ben, get on it. I went swimming with Asahina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. I can't blame her. I mean, she shouldn't really be embarrassed, but
it could be awkward,
you know,
right? You know.
Yeah. Asahina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Asahina a present? Yeah, definitely. We'll give her something donut related again.
Yeah.
And it'll
give
all
her those things. I know you've given them to her before, but she loves them.
At this point, just looking at that text. No, you're fine.
How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Naegi.
At this point, the gift giving doesn't, which gift you give doesn't really add too much. It's just kind of fun to see what potential gifts are and, think about what they are, but, I don't think which gift in particular you give matters too much. You guys can always correct me, of course.
Oh, it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. Not not that kind of
Oh my god, I love this. Asahina is becoming a tsundere, maybe. Seeing Asahina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Hey, Naegi. I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000 of each.
Oh my goodness, Asahina. Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet.
Like a donut.
I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs to deep fry them.
I'm pretty sure it's just a donut. Or is it churros?
It's a donut. It's Asahina.
Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone. There's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
She's like all over the warehouse. And
I know.
taking
I mean,
everything.
like, there's like a lot of apparently candy and food in the warehouse that Asahina knows about.
Yeah, and no
Throw
one
those
else
in
does.
the. Sorry. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, and the soft dough cushions you. And next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt.
Oh my goodness.
You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Naegi, or I got an uppercut with your name on it.
Sure, you can. I'm not in the way.
Wait for me, Cat of Donuts.
Almost before she was done talking, Asahina took off like a bat out of heck. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Huh. Well, I mean, it's fun talking with Asahina, of course, and I don't feel like I got to know her that much better, but like, you know.
Do you think that was all the free time events you could do with her?
I don't know, we got an achievement for it, but
I don't know.
I hope not. To be frank, I don't think we're gonna have much free time regardless.
Yeah.
But after I watched her run off, I went back to my room.
But I guess we get a lot of Asahina character development just like through the
game itself.
Yeah.
That's fair. Girl, I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. Uh-oh. Can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limits. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Uh-oh. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say...
Oh.
Oh no.
Naegi getting sick.
I was restless. Maybe you should take off that sweatshirt.
Yeah. He's probably maybe worried about Kitty Kitty.
Possibly. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
Probably wake up.
I understand. That voice. It's so familiar. It's... I understand. It's me. I was gonna say, it sounded like Naegi. I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here. Huh? What am I trying to say? Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. Maybe this is like... Maybe he's referring to the fact that people could be watching this to try and see if, like, if the world's leaders, if the best at certain things could come together and, like, live together and not kill each other, right?
Oh,
like, if they don't sink in despair. Like, that would give hope to everyone else. You know?
And also, there was that note that was like, you must not leave, right?
Right. I think that's maybe what they're touching on. Like, that people have hope that they can...
That, like, of all the people in the world, the best people of all the things should be able to work together.
And not succumb to the despair. And that, in turn, would give hope to everyone else, too.
Yeah.
Huh. I have to stay here. Huh. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Yikes. And that's the knife, too. Soundproof rooms. Uh-oh. So we just better start bobbing and weaving. Huh? What's going on? Wait, what? Kirigiri. What the... What did you say? I am so confused by that encounter. That was so confusing. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. If the world were like that, I consider that pretty darn abnormal. Huh. What was going on last night? With Ikusawa Mukuro? Kirigiri?
I mean, Naegi left his door unlocked, I think. Because he just, like, remember he just, like, collapsed in the bed, so...
Yeah, but also when he was talking to Ikusawa Mukuro, the text box was green like it was Dream Naegi.
Oh. The text box is also green, though, when it's really, really late at night.
Maybe.
But it's, like, speaking. I don't know.
Huh. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the heck was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... Huh. All of a sudden I was awake. There was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. I'm looking for some sort of, like, identifier on him.
I mean, there's probably intentional if there's absolutely none.
Right. And they were holding a knife. Not just any knife, though.
Yeah.
I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with a fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember is Kirigiri. Kirigiri was there, but what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way?
You should check the drawers.
I will check the drawers. I'm actually going to look into this really deeply in the next episode. I am so confused. I think they might be like paralleling the 16th student Kirigiri to an extent.
Yeah, or maybe like...
Maybe they're like incredible foils or something like that. To an extent, I know that like Ikusawa Mukuro has like the red part of like the mask or whatever.
Yeah.
That might be indicating that he's only like one, or like she represents like one half of like Monokuma or something like that.
Oh.
While as like Kirigiri might be the other, and which is why she's like super white.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I really don't know. That's just like some hardcore speculation.
I mean, my initial thought was that like maybe the 16th student was trying to like kill Naegi or something, and then Kirigiri
saved
came
him.
to save him, but like.
That's very possible.
And maybe she like killed the 16th student in the process, which is where that like.
Oh, which is why that happened.
Yeah.
Huh, maybe. And then the final trial comes down to saving Kirigiri from being executed, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's when everything collapses.
The 16th student's still technically a student.
Yeah. And then I guess that's when everything would collapse to like prevent Kirigiri from being killed in the execution and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, anyways, we'll find out in the next episode. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.
Danganronpa.